Welcome to the deep dive. It's funny how the most ordinary things, like grocery shopping, can actually hide some really fascinating stuff about language and culture.
Absolutely. It's packed with meaning we often just overlook.
So today, that's our mission. We're going to unpack that everyday trip to the supermarket. We've got this really interesting dialogue from a checkout counter, plus lots of background on words, phrases, and just, how grocery stores work in America.
Right. Sort of giving you the inside track on a super common situation.
Exactly. And we're starting right in the middle of a slightly awkward moment, I think.
Well, which one?
Okay, so picture this. You're at the checkout, the express checkout lane, right? Meant for, what, 15 items or fewer?
Usually, yeah, something like that.
And this customer rolls up with 16 items. We've all been there, maybe, hoping they won't notice.
Maybe just one extra thing, yeah.
So what does the customer say? In this dialogue, it's, oh, come on, I have 16 items. Cut me some slack, will you?
Classic. Cut me some slack. That's such a great informal phrase. It basically means, relax the rules a bit. Don't be so strict.
Give me a break, essentially.
Exactly. And the origin is pretty cool, actually. It apparently comes from mountain climbing.
No way. Mountain climbing.
Yeah, slack is like a loose rope. So asking for slack is asking for a bit more freedom, a little leeway.
Wow, that's fascinating. From climbing ropes to checkout lanes.
It fits perfectly, right? You hear it all the time, like, I'm only 2 minutes late, cut me some slack. Or someone might say, my wife just had a baby and I'm exhausted, cut me some slack. Or maybe about someone else, like, Emily had a really bad week, I think you should cut her some slack.
Right, asking for a bit of understanding given the circumstances.
Precisely.
Okay, so beyond asking for slack, let's get into the mechanics of the checkout itself. The language there is very specific too, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Ah.
You've got the checkout lane itself, which is just, the place you line up to pay.
And the express checkout lane.
Right, that's the faster one for people who just have, a few things, less stuff.
And then you put your groceries on.
The belt.
Yep, the belt. That moving tabletop that carries your stuff to the cashier. It's all part of the standard setup.
And then come those questions, the ones you hear every single time.
You mean like the classic, do you prefer paper or plastic?
That's the one. It's almost iconic.
It really is. Total cliche for grocery stores, asking if you want paper bags or plastic bags. But, getting that phrase right, it actually makes you sound pretty native-like.
Good tip. Okay, so bag choice aside, let's talk payment. Our customer in the dialogue mentions having coupons.
Right. I also have a couple of coupons.
We know a coupon is for a discount, but tell us more.
Well, a coupon is, just a piece of paper or maybe digital now that gives you a discount. Simple enough.
But then the cashier hits him with bad news. Says the coupon's expired yesterday? What does that mean exactly? Expired. To expire. That's a really common and important verb. It means something is past its use by date. It's no longer valid.
Okay, so the time limit ran out.
Exactly. Like, this credit card might have expired 5 years ago.
Okay.
Or you check your driver's license and see it expires in a month, so you need to renew it.
Or maybe that milk in the fridge.
Definitely don't drink that if the milk has expired. Same idea. The coupon's validity period was over.
Got it. Tough luck for the customer. So instead he mentions using a club card. Is that like a credit card?
Good question. Usually a club card isn't really a credit card. It's more of a loyalty card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's specific to that grocery store or chain. You use it to get special discounts, member prices, that kind of thing. It helps the store encourage you to come back.
Makes sense. And then the final request. Could I get cash back? $50 would be great. How does cash back work at a store?
It's actually super convenient. Instead of running to an ATM, you can use your debit card at the checkout to get cash.
So you pay more than your groceries cost.
Exactly. Let's say your groceries are $20. You tell the cashier, charge my card $70. They do that, and then they hand you $50 in cash, along with your groceries.
So it saves you a trip to the bank or ATM.
Precisely. Get your groceries and cash all in one spot. It's pretty common.
Okay, so after the item count issue, the expired coupons, this whole transaction, our customer sighs and says, oh, I guess it's just not my day.
Yeah, that's another one of those phrases, isn't it? It's just not my day.
Oh, it's a capture.
It's just a really informal way to say, the day's been hard, or you've had a string of bad luck, or things just aren't going well for you. A sort of resignation.
A universal feeling, I think.
Totally.
All right, let's zoom out a bit then. Beyond this one interaction, what about grocery stores in America more generally? Any cultural observations that stand out from our sources?
Well, one interesting thing is who often works there, especially as cashiers. Very often, it's students.
Students, like high school or college.
Both, yeah. It's a really popular summer job or part-time job during the school year, flexible hours. It's often noted, too, that cashiers up front are frequently young women, maybe high school girls.
Yeah, and the guys.
The observation is that high school boys might more often be working in the back, in the warehouse, moving boxes, stocking the shelves. It's a very typical first job for a lot of young Americans.
Interesting observation about the roles. And what about coupons again? You said they're for discounts, but how big a deal are they culturally?
Oh, they're huge. Really popular in America. You'll often find them in the Sunday newspaper, like thick sections of them.
People actually clip them out.
Absolutely, people collect them, organize them, even though one coupon might only save you, say, 2 cents or maybe 25 cents.
Doesn't sound like much.
Not individually, no. But the idea is if you use a bunch of them, if you put all those small savings together, you can actually save a decent amount of money on your groceries.
Ah, it adds up.
It really does. And sometimes people will even buy something specifically because they have a coupon for it, even if they didn't plan to. That's how strong the pull of a discount can be.
Fascinating. So, okay, we started with just one person trying to use the express lane with one extra item.
And ended up covering idioms, transaction mechanics, payment methods, cultural habits.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
just shows how much is packed into something we do all the time. From cut me some slack and its climbing origins to expired coupons, cash back, and even who's typically working the registers.
It really is a rich area hidden in plain sight.
So the final thought for you, our listener, is maybe this. Next time you're out and about doing something totally ordinary, just pause for a second. Think about the language being used, the little interactions. How many other everyday moments are just loaded with unique words or history or cultural norms that maybe you haven't noticed before?
You might find your own little